Peace, 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 everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trap Solutions. Mr. BBS, and I'm here with Mike from Team Smooth.
What's going on, guys?
So let everybody know, exactly what it is that you do.
Alright, so my name is Mike. I'm the CEO and chairman of Team Smooth Entertainment. We're a community-based entertainment company all about building and promoting unity in the community by helping people find their passion and follow their dreams. Simple as that.
All right, so you already that was definitely a big title. So first off, before we get into things, not to ask your age or nothing, but tell the people how old you are.
Alright, so I'm 25 years old. I was born here in Mount Vernon, raised between Jamaica and Mount Vernon here. Grew up here in Mount Vernon, went to school out here. And at about, 23 years old, I decided with my friends that we was going to start this company.
Now, you see, I asked that because I want everybody to just notice how he's dressed. Right now, it's probably about, my watch ain't on because I got to turn on, but it's about, 10, 11 o'clock at night right now. And you see how he's dressed. So are you coming from a meeting? Like, what's going on? 10:30 at night, he's dressed to the nines, doing business. How did you decide at 25 years old that you was going to get into the type of business that you was in? Did it take a lot of money? How did you come up with this?
So basically, there was two things. When I was about 23 years old, I decided that I didn't really like the aspect of explaining to everybody my whole life and a lot of things. A lot of my personal life comes into a professional life when you work for somebody else, because I'm a registered respiratory therapist. Okay. So I make pretty good money.
Okay, so you have a regular job during the daytime?
Yeah, I work night. I work night shift. My job, I work 35 hours a week, night shift, 12-hour shifts, overtime, all that type of stuff. So hold on.
You work 12 hours and then you run a full-time business?
That if you want to run a business, that's what you have to do. You have to get up and you have to be dedicated to it. Nothing's going to come to you easy.
So basically you saying that there's no excuses. As long as you have the drive, you can do it.
Yeah, and that's why I always tell people, get into something that you're passionate about. Because you're not going to wake up one day and just start making millions of dollars. So to build that brand, to build what you want for one day, you have to really be passionate about what you're doing, because it may be easier to say, you know what, I'm not going to do this. But once you're passionate about it, you can't leave it alone.
Okay. And I mean, one quick question. How much did it actually cost for you to start this business? Was it a large investment? I mean, it sounds like you have a fairly good job, so did it take a lot of your paycheck to do it? Like, how much did it cost?
Nah, not at all. Me and my business partner, we paid together about $800 to start our company.
$800
to get everything New York State certified, got all our paperwork put together, and a little bit of fees, a little $100 fees here and there. So I would say ultimately altogether we probably paid about $1,000 to get everything legitimized.
And would you say with everything that you're doing, you're happy with the decision that you have to start business?
Of course I'm happy, because we spent $1,000, but our upside is unlimited. It's just as limited as our imagination wants us to go to, because you're never going to get rich working for somebody else, ever. I don't care what anybody else says. You have to be your own company, you have to be your own brand, you have to be your own business. If you want to be rich and you want your money to work for you, and you not to work for your money, then you have to be willing to put in that money. A lot of people risk money doing other things. Let's not even say risk money. A lot of people waste money doing other things. Mm-hmm. How many times do you buy a new pair of Jordans? How many times do you buy that Gucci belt? How many times do you buy that Burberry shirt? But what is it really doing for you? What is it? What value is it adding, and how are you actually going to make money off of that?
That's a fact.
So let's say you spend 1 year and you don't buy the new Jordans. What 2-3 Jordans and niggas get every year?
And it's not like they ain't gonna come back out anytime.
They gonna come back
and reverse it back around. You don't have enough money to buy 10,000 Jordans.
They get a pay every month.
so let's say somebody bought 3 Jordans for the year. Mm-hmm. What are they? 220.
Okay, let's say 220. So you 220 roughly times 3.
You're talking about $660 right there, mm-hmm, if you don't buy the Jordans, and that's not even talking about the shirt that you're gonna buy to go with it. That's not even talking about going to the club. How much do people pay to go to the club? How much do people pay for a bottle? I remember I went out to the city and I wanted, and I was like, you know what? I invited my people out here. I'm gonna buy a bottle of Hennessy. He told me $400 for a bottle of Hennessy. You know what I could do with $400?
So basically, you're saying reinvest that money that you spend partying back into yourself, so that you can lift your family.
Whatever that something, whether it's partying, whether it's going out to the movies every weekend, how can you conserve your money to invest it into the right places that'll actually grow? What can you put your money in that won't depreciate? And I'm telling you, at 25 years old, it's not easy. I go through this all the time. I spend a lot of my time by myself at home reading. You know why? Mm-hmm. Because I make sure I go to work on the weekends, because I don't want to spend the money that I want to invest in my business. And when I'm home on a Tuesday or a Thursday night, I'm by myself, because everybody else is doing what they want to do. And I have to sit down and I have to read, and I have to constantly tell myself and remind myself what I'm doing this for. So make sure your circle is in the right circle, that's going to help motivate you, so you don't feel like you're doing something that's strange. Mm-hmm. If you don't have the mindset to keep doing it by yourself. That's always what I tell people. It's not easy, but nothing worth it is easy.
Never comes easy.
If you want a garden full of weeds, guess what you got to do? Absolutely nothing. The weeds is going to grow no matter what. But if you want a rose bush, you got to go out there, you got to work the garden, you got to put the fertilizer, you got to clip that.
That's
like,
a good metaphor.
That's the simplest way that I can put it. If you really want something to happen for you, then you really have to put in the work. That's it.
So there you have it. You heard it from Team Smooth. 25 years old, doing his thing, no excuses. All you got to do is put in that hard work and that dedication, and anything's possible. Thank you for another episode of Trap Solutions. Make sure y'all click on the link at the bottom of this message so you can get our apparel and any custom and branding needs you might need. Talk to y'all next time.